Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the queen. I go by the name of Dolly. And if you're new to the channel and it's your first time to watch, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and press the share button. And please don't forget also to comment because your view is very, very important to me. I'm trying to keep it down, like keep it cool, calm, and collected because I'm talking about the divorce. Who wants to get divorced out there? Nobody. Is the divorce a good experience? Hell no. So when that divorce comes, when it hits you so bad, what do you do? Do you see yourself as a woman who tried to save the marriage? Do you see yourself as like, okay, I don't care. I loved him, but then it seems like he didn't love me enough. Do you see yourself as a conqueror? Like, what does it mean for you if you end up in that situation? Now, speaking of Unathi, after her divorce, she was so depressed. She even ended up drinking alcohol. I think she was drinking her sorrows away because what she went through is something that nobody else out there understands. All she wanted was to be a good mother, a good wife, and keep her home warm. But what do you do if that doesn't happen? There could be a lot of reasons for a marriage not to fail, actually. But then the way she explains things, she is so heartbroken because she kind of blamed people for painting a marriage as something that was very beautiful, luxurious, like something that every woman should go there, every woman should be there. And when she was there, she didn't see it that way. Things were way too different. It really hurts me when she says that like it's so scary, like you want to keep the marriage. I feel like you want to keep the marriage not because you want to, not because your heart is here, but only because you don't want people out there. Like you want to become that kind of a woman. Okay, I've been married for 10 years and I'm still here. So that while other people out there, they were like 2 years married and then divorced. So she was keeping that stigma, that status. Okay, I'm someone's wife, so let me, because our elderly people, they were like, they don't condone divorce. Divorce is for people who give up. So I feel like she also didn't want to give up. But then what if things are getting worse and there's people who don't want you to give up? They are not here. They don't know what is going on. And as a wife, as a good wife, whatever that is happening inside your home, you don't run to your parents, to your family, and always report to them that ABC, oh, Thomas is doing this and that and that. You keep it to yourself. You try to solve issues, but then there will be a time where you feel like enough is enough. I cannot take it no more. And then I think that's when you will be like, you know what, I need my family. And then that time, like you've been bottling up for a long time. Now you are like blasting. You are blasting, like you're taking everything out, and they will trying to calm you down. No, don't do this. They don't understand because we've been keeping this for years. So as women, I feel like in as much as we want to still get married, in as much as those who are married, they don't want to get divorced, in as much as you want to keep your home very warm, you want to be this kind of a mother who doesn't, when you have a child, you feel like if I divorce this man, what is going to be like for my child? There's a lot in your plate. There's a lot going through your mind. You feel like not only because you're going to be a loser, but you feel like it's snatching away the happiness from your child of being with the dad, those small moments, those happy moments. But then if it's not work, it doesn't work, guys, because a lot of people, a lot of women out there, they die because of depression. Sometimes they die maybe their husbands will even kill them, because you wouldn't even know if the marriage was abusive, in what way, in which way. So they will even die in the hands of their husbands because they don't want to be those kind of a woman who are divorced, they don't want to look like losers or failures. But then if it's not working, it's not working. I'm not condoning people to just leave their homes or their marriage, but if it doesn't work, don't force it. It could happen that yes, you were married to him, but then he was not yet for you. He was not yet the husband that God appointed him for you. But then I think your health, your life is way much important than just wearing a ring, because nobody knows what you're going through. You're just walking around with this ring because someone must be like seeing you that you're someone's wife. So it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, if you have money, if you are poor. When the problem strikes, when the problem comes, it hits us all the same. So you can have your money in the bank account, but then when that depression comes, it feels all the same to us. So please, women out there, if it's not working, it's not working, please. If you feel like you still want to try, maybe the issues are just minor issues, please work on them. But then if you feel like they're getting out of hands, don't come to your father's house with a coffin. Leave the marriage. You guys sit down, decide how you're gonna do this, how you're gonna, like, how are the kids gonna be, like, how you wanna see the kids, who's gonna end up staying with the kids. Like, just be mature about this, and I think we can all avoid such consequences. So yeah, that is it. Miss Unathi, she's fine now. She's fine. Okay, let's move on to Bongani Fassie. Bongani Fassie, well known as Brenda Fassie, late Brenda Fassie's son. Bongani Fassie was the pride of Brenda Fassie. She was a hit maker, and there were songs that she would write, like about his son, like "My Baby's Bongani," songs like that. So after she passed away, I think Bongani went through a lot. Yes, depression. Life was so not easy for him. You know, when you are too close to your mother and you are the only child, your mother is a breadwinner. She doesn't only take care of you, but the rest of the family. So now when that happiness is being snatched away from you, you feel like the whole world is like upside down. You feel like you don't care about who says what anymore. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be able to provide for you. Especially if you were that kid who started out nicely, having everything spoiled, going to modern schools, driving cars, having rich friends around you. And then all of a sudden, life turns the table, like in a way where you cannot understand. So after the death of his mom, I know he went through a lot, and he just disappeared, right? He disappeared, and then now he came out. He's got a new TV show on Modular 157. It's called Finding Bongani. When I first saw, they actually advertising that Finding Bongani will be airing on this date. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. In as much there's nothing much excited about Bongani, but I was so curious. Okay, what is it that we're gonna find out about him? Is it gonna be a boring show? But for the fact that the mother was Brenda Fassie, I knew there would be something very interesting about the show. Not only about the show, but also about him, his life, and whatever he's doing right now. And guess what? I was not wrong. I made sure I'm not gonna miss the episode. In as much here in my house, they love soccer too much. When the soccer plays, I feel like, okay, forget about the TV now. But then I was like, I'm gonna stand up and be like, brother, this I need to watch. And from the first episode I've been watching, you understand. It's so interesting though, because he's talking about a lot of things about what happened in his life, how he lost his friends after the death of the mother. He lost all his friends. He was broke. He's got 3 kids now, 3 children. He is a grown man. He is a grown man. So even the lifestyle he was living, yeah, everything is out there. But when he actually mentioned that, he was friends with Dales. They were even singing together. They were rappers or whatever. They were doing music together. So when he was mentioning that, even Ishmael, so he mentioned that all those people are no longer in his life because now he had nothing. But then he did mention that they don't want to get involved with him because they call him a lot of names. They say he's crazy, he's high, and he was once accused of stealing things. If you invite Bongani into your house, obviously something is going to be missing. Like, remember, we can, if you can recall the story of music instruments that he was accused of stealing. So I'm not sure if maybe he did, but Kuli Robert also, she was in the show, also on the show, saying that Bongani, she saw Bongani somewhere, and then she was like, "You've grown, so please come to my house." And then Bongani didn't waste his time. He took a pair of sneakers. Like, I feel like, yeah, things were very much bad for him. I think he was not stealing those things because he was corrupt. No, he wanted to sell them so he can have something to eat, because I think things were bad. But then something I never knew about Bongani was the fact that he once slapped his mother. Like, if the death of your mother can depress you so much, you wanted her to live so you can keep slapping her. Like, when he mentioned that I once slapped my, I was like, yo, like my heart shifted. I was like, whew, should I still watch this show or not? But then I'm gonna keep watching. But I was like, yo, this is too much. Imagine the reason he was slapping his mother was because she didn't want to listen to what I was saying. So now you were not Brenda Fassie's son, you were Brenda Fassie's husband or father. Like, this lifestyle of rich people, when you see them, you'll be like, everything is going smooth. They are so blessed. Like, they have everything. Not knowing inside their house, their kids are like beating them up. I feel like maybe only because he mentioned that one slap. I'm sure he was beating her up because maybe sometimes he will ask for money. And if brother says, I don't have money, he will do something very... I was so disappointed. I'm still disappointed. I know it's the past, but hey, for you to raise a hand to your mom who gave birth to you, who was pregnant for 9 months, dude, on that case, on that one, you just got it wrong. I'm just out of words. It just annoys me, right? And I know we are not perfect. We all have our own mistakes. We all deserve our second chances. For the fact that he is out there and telling his story and being open about everything, which means he's grown now. He doesn't want what he did to happen to... He doesn't want what he did, like his children. Imagine he's got a son. Imagine his son is doing that when he's much older and feel like, okay, I have enough power more than my dad. So, because shame, he did mention that sometimes when I think of what I did, it just doesn't sit well. I feel like, yes, he was too spoiled and he was still young. So, like, whatever it is that we do, we do give our children love. But I feel like it's very important for us as mothers to make sure that we let them know the difference between good and right. They must know when you say no, it's a no. When you say yes, it's you must have boundaries. Like, it's not gonna be like you hate your child when the child says, I need 1,000 rand. Say you don't have, because you must give the child that 1,000 rand for a particular reason. Because the time will come when you're no longer on this earth. If you keep doing that to that boy, to that girl, young girl, and then when you are gone, it's not going to be easy for the child to take that poverty to do you understand? It's so not going to be easy. That's when the baby will be like going out there and be like, let me look for something I can do, something that will bring money, because you never practice to say no. Every time a child wants something, you just give. You are not the a day will come for you to leave this earth. So make sure that when you are no longer in this earth, they will know what to do in order for them to make money. Even if you leave money inheritance for them, they will not misuse it, because life is so unpredictable. Thank you so much. I think that was a good lesson for all of us. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I am so tired. And you know what I'm going to do? Immediately, I'm going to be editing my videos and then I'm going to sleep. I love you so much.